Hello traders, I hope you're all well. Just on the video to run you through a shark harmonic pattern that I just completed, and I've taken a long trade. Okay, so I'll just do a teaching on what to look at for in terms of the measurement of a shark harmonic pattern. So this is different from our normal harmonic patterns like the bat, Gatly, alternate bat, the crab. So this is or the butterfly. This is quite different because the B leg is in a different position, and we have to see a previous high taken out. All right. So this is not an M or a W pattern. This is just a different harmonic pattern with a different harmonic measurement. All right. So the first thing that we do is when you see an impulsive leg to the up or to the downside, and you find a retracement that did not um, go up to 786, and then following that you see a retracement that that broke above the previous high or previous low. For example, in this instance, broke the previous high and then failed, yeah, and then failed and returned backwards or downwards. So this is when you now pay interest that this could be a shark or a 5-0. All right. So how do we get the measurement? So what we do is we grab our fib retracement, yeah, under Fibonacci. You have your fib retracement here. You start from the beginning of the impulsive leg to the upside, yeah. In this example, this low here, yeah, which we label as O. Okay, you measure from there to where the impulse ended. So that is labeled as X. This pull back here must not touch 786, which is this fib. Yeah. So you need 5 fibs, like I said previously, for all your harmonic measurements. You need your 0.382, 0.5, 0.618, 0.768, and 0.886. Yeah. What you need to do is double click on your fib, and then you can, tick the numbers that you need. All right. So you need the 5 numbers. So this pullback here must touch 0.382. Yeah. It's okay if we do not touch 0.5 or 0.618. Okay. But it must not touch 0.76786. So let's say, for example, we only touch 0.382 and then we'll then pushed up. Yeah, it is fine. Okay. We must touch 0.382. It's okay to touch 0.5 or 0.618. So basically, any fibs between these 3 fibs is fine. Okay. If we do go below the 0.618, it is fine also, provided we do not trade more than 50% between 0.618 and 0.768. Yeah, so 0.786. We must not touch 0.786. It is a must. Okay, we should not and must not touch it. So once we've had this retracement, once the criteria is met, then we need to watch for a rally to the upside that would take out the X. Yeah. So what you do is you need you need 4 fib extensions. So what you need to do is use your fib extension. So you go to Fibonacci, you grab your trend-based fib extension, you measure from O to X, back to O, and the numbers that you need are 1.13, 1.27, 1.414, and 1.618. Yeah, so you need to watch for a rejection of one of these fibs. In my experience, we reject 1.13 most of the time. Yeah, comparing to the other three numbers. Okay, so this is the 1.13 is the number that we reject more. Yeah, because once we broke the high here with this, for example, this bullish candle here. So once we broke this high with this bullish candle here, a lot of traders will jump in. And then the next candle will be the confirmation candle. So they'll be good to go. So once they've done that, they'll put their stops below these lows here. Okay. And then it will not come and take them out. Okay. So once you see something like this, watch out for a rejection of 1.13, between 1.13 to 1.618. Yeah. So let me get rid of the rest of the fibs. Okay, so once you see that, then you know that shark could be in progress. Okay, so now if the price is heading down, you need to watch for bullish rejection. Yeah, sorry, bearish rejection between 0.886 retracement of O to X. So you take a fib retracement, again you go from 0 to X. Yeah, you need to look for rejection between 0.886 and 1.13 fib extension. So grab your trend based fib extension, you measure from X to O, back to X, then I'll get rid of this, we don't need this anymore. Then you need to watch for a rejection between the 0.886 and 1.13, which is this red line here. Yeah, so this box is basically where I want to see a rejection of some sort of bullish signal. All right, so as you can see, we came down to 0.886, we rejected. Yeah, and then we had 3 hours of bullish movement. Yeah, so buyers came in here, they've all gone long. And if you're not aware of these shark harmonic patterns and you take this trade, your stops will just be below these lows, and the market came and then took them out and rejected the 1.13. Okay, so once I saw this rejection, I was happy that we've completed our C leg. Okay, so now I've just gone long. Just before the video, I've gone long. I've added a second fib, which is a 1.27, which is a fib after 1.13, and I've put my stop just below the second fib. Okay, so in terms of okay, there's one more measurement to take. We need to measure the bid and BA leg, yeah, or AB leg. So you grab your fib extension, you measure from B to A, back to B, and you need 1.618, between 1.618 and 2.24. So you need a number that conveys closely to 1.13. Okay, so the numbers you need are 1.618, 2.0, and 2.24. One of those 3 numbers that you need for shark pattern. All right, so to take your profit, you take fib retracement, you measure from B to the last move done for the last week, and then your take profits. You need to take a profit either at 0.382, 0.5, or 0.618. But with shark pattern, shark could lead to another pattern called 5.0. So which react of 50% of shark pattern. Yeah. So after I've put my profit at 50%, which you can see here is at 50%. So in case this reacts of 50% and then becomes a 5-0, which means the market will then start going down, continue the downtrend. I want to be out. Okay. Or what you could do is take some partial profit off at the 50% and then move stop to break even and then watch for market to move higher if that's what you think would happen. But I've mapped out a supply zone right here, yeah, which is just above the 0.618 second take profit right there. So the market could rally up to the supply zone and then we get a reaction off here. But I think I'll be comfortable to take the whole profit at 50% of this BC leg. All right. So this is how to measure your shark harmonic pattern. Okay. So any questions, drop a comment and yeah, I'll be happy to respond. Take care now. Bye bye.